Hey everybody, Playtendoguy here, and I'm back with another video. Today it's time to do a bit of Blu-ray, DVD, and video game shopping, so it's time to hit the road and see what we can find. Originally built in 1905, this King's Lynn Library is situated on a very busy road. Its Edwardian stonework looks beautiful in the sunlight and is situated where there's a nice garden behind it. The library is still being used to this day, and many people who visit the town say it looks very similar to a church. That's enough history for this week, let's get on with the shopping. First up is Poundland, and typical for Poundland, it's the same old stuff. Nothing new here, just the same old titles, which is a massive disappointment, but it's to be expected. On to One Below, and unfortunately it's the same old stuff. Nothing new to see here. This store had a delivery last week, but unfortunately they haven't had nothing new in this week. It's still the same old stuff. Next up is Morrison's, and unfortunately there's no new releases on Blu-ray in this store this week, but we do have a couple of new releases on DVD. First up, we have Lockdown. Don't really know much about it, but I'm gonna gather it's got something to do with the pandemic. It's mostly all the same old stock in this store, though I do notice that some of the Disney films have been reduced in price, such as Soul now being £7 on DVD. I did notice this Triassic Hunt. Oh my days, you know what this is going to be like. Absolute rubbish. We have loads of other cheap DVDs here, and unfortunately there's nothing really much here. We do have The Swordsman, and it's still £7, and I did notice they have got The Hitman's Bodyguard, which I actually picked up in Poundland for £1, and A Quiet Place. Into Poundland number 2 we go, and yet again, like the other Poundland, it's the same old stuff. Nothing new here. This store hasn't had a new delivery in for must have been probably last Christmas or even last summer. It's unbelievable. It's the same stuff that's been on the shelf for months. Into Tesco we go now, and whilst there's no new deliveries in, we do have some new club card offers. Films like Wonder Woman and the Justice Society animation are £10 with your club card. I'm also noticing that this big Game of Thrones set on Blu-ray is actually £60 with your club card, which isn't too bad because this is going for like 100 or 120 quid. Though be warned, your store might have these horrible hubs around it and it is damaging the case. We also have the Dune TV series, I think it is the TV series, also £10 with your club card. I've never seen it, so tell me if it's good or not. Onto the massive wall of DVDs now, and nothing really here that's taken my fancy. I do notice that there's the Line of Duty Series 6, I think it is, and the 1-6 box set, which isn't too bad, though it is coming to Blu-ray in the next couple of weeks, I think. Onto the box sets now, and Tesco seem to do quite a few of these now, whether it's because of Father's Day coming up, but I did notice they've got some decent offers. First up is the Indiana Jones set. Even though it says £20 on the ticket, if you scan it with your club card, it's only £12, which is a bargain. A quick look at the rest of the DVDs now, and they have a decent selection of £5 titles that are to £8 with your club card. Here is The Conjuring and Conjuring Part 2. I've never seen the films, so tell me if that's something I should be checking out in the comments section down below. On to the video game section now, and first up I'm seeing this massive poster for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. A quick look at the Switch titles, and nothing really new. Onto the Xbox side of things now, and nothing really much here. So onto the PlayStation side of things now, and obviously they've got Ratchet & Clank in, and all the big PS5 games such as Demon's Souls and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Quick look at the rest of the PS4 games, and I'm noticing they've got Death Stranding in now, and last week it was only £4. This week it's 50 quid, quite a jump. Also noticed in Tesco we have this wall of box sets, both DVD and Blu-ray. It's a good mix of Friends, James Bond, Star Wars, Harry Potter and loads of other British sitcoms. Good selection here. And also we have this standout for Ratchet & Clank, which is quite nice, and there's plenty of copies here. Also notice this on the way out, this cardboard stand with loads of titles that are on offer with your club card. It's a majority a selection of DVDs, but I did notice the Indiana Jones Blu-ray box set, £20 normally, but with your club card it's only £12. Last stop of the day is another One Below, and they've had a new delivery in here, though unfortunately the majority of it is DVD, and most of the titles here I've either got or don't really want. That's all the shopping done this week. Let's bugger off home. And we're back, people, and it's been a really hot day. So we haven't really been far today, but we've been to a few shops and we've seen what they've got. And I have had a few deliveries this week, so without further ado, let's get into it. First up is Gladiator. Yes, never actually seen this one before, so this will be a first time watch. I found this online for like £2.50 or something, so I thought, you know what, give it a go. This stars a Russell Crowe. It's an epic action fest at the Roman Colosseum. I don't really know much about it, but I'm very looking forward to giving it a go. This is the 2-disc set, which includes the theatrical and extended version, as well as a load of special features. So I'm looking forward to giving this one a go. Next up is the first of 2 box sets, and it is the Clint Eastwood 8-movie collection. Now, I ordered this from H&V on eBay and it was like 20 odd quid, but the thing is, I did contact them because they do 2 different versions of this. One is this edition and another edition that includes a big box with the films individually boxed, and that was the version I wanted. And I asked them at H&V twice, is it the version? They said yes it is. And then when it arrived the other day, this is what I got. Now it's alright, it probably is for the best because it doesn't use so much space, but I was told that it was that version I was getting and I am a bit disappointed. So I've contacted them and I've got to wait to see whether they come back and see what they say. It is a good set of films on here. We have Coogan's Bluff, Two Mules for Sister Sarah, The Beguiled, Play Misty for Me, Joe Kidd, High Plains Drifter, Breezy, and the Eiger Sanction. So I am really looking forward to giving these a go, but first I'm going to wait to see what H&V says. Then I did notice at Tesco they had the Indiana Jones Complete Adventure box set for 20 quid, which is pretty reasonable, but if you have a club card, it's only 12. Now, obviously I've got a club card, but I also had a £10 voucher, so this made this box set 2 quid. Yeah, I only paid £2 for this, and this includes Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade, and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Obviously there's a 5th one coming out next year, and no doubt that will lead to a new trilogy of films, but I'm happy with this, and for 2 quid it's way better than paying £80 for the 4K. So that is all the pickups and deliveries this week. But I have got a few deliveries coming in the week. I recently ordered the Hellraiser trilogy from Zavvi for only £15, which was pretty decent. Also, there should be a Blu-ray hunt next week. Hopefully it'll be a bit longer because it'll be cooler. Really hope so. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you could like and subscribe, that would be totally awesome. And as always, till next time, bye.